All right. There. Key to a good retrieve is a good hear. Gets them to come right to you. This is Riser. I've been saving this to show people. I've always, in the Perfect Start, Finish videos, we show a little bit about heel training, but it's something that I don't spend a lot of time on with the bird dogs. The other dogs I do, the other like duck dogs, waterfowl dogs, stuff like that. And I do spend time with them, but not all at the same time in the training or the same stages, because we teach the heel enough to teach whoa, but sometimes that's all we do with it for a long time because the dogs are so tender and so unconfident in the processes we're going through as far as running and finding birds. We're trying to create these field champions or dogs for people that are really solid in hunting. And the thing I'll warn you about heel is that if you teach it right, it's very restrictive, and meaning that you're controlling every step of the dog if you do it correctly. 2 rules to follow. Don't say it unless you're going to start making them do it correctly. I don't use bait. I don't use clickers and treats. When I start teaching a dog to heel, I expect them to do it correctly from the very beginning, the way I'm going to teach it. I'm not going to walk around saying heel for weeks and weeks and weeks and not making them do it. So I prefer a dog not ever hear the word until I am ready to do it and do it right. So don't teach your dog to heel until you're ready to do it. You don't teach them until you're ready to have the dog do it correctly with you. Don't do it halfway. Don't do it partially. Do it correctly. So this dog has not been worked on heel is with me. As you can see, he's ready with a gun. He's ready to become a good dog. I made him sit some, but I want to show you guys how to teach heel and show you that you don't need anything magical to do it with. And the key to teaching heel is to watch the dog. Look at his eyes and make sure he's in the position you want him to be. The other key to it is you're not to hold the dog in position. You see people walking around with their dogs like this, and they're going heel, 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 and they think this is heel. Okay, you see how the dog's pulling on me? You're not teaching me anything. All you're doing is restricting him and keeping him where you want him. The other part of this is that the first 5 minutes can be a little tough for the dog because you're trying to build confidence through the training, and all of a sudden you're saying, nope, you have to walk by me and you have to walk every step the way I want. So if you have a very tender dog, you'll see him instantly kind of get submissive, which is okay. They have to be submissive somewhat to learn how to do this correctly. This dog has had all of his confidence built up. He was pretty tender-hearted when we received him for training. So now he's just got a regular leash on. He's got just a regular leash and a collar. And I'm going to show you how to start teaching heel with that. You don't need anything special tools. Some dogs you will if they're really hard-headed. Some dogs are really strong-minded, or they've been allowed to do this all their life. Okay, so the other key to number 2 is that when you enforce the heel, you do not use a pull. It's a pop. The best way I can say is a pop. See his reaction for me just touching him that way? We're not going to hold him. We're going to pop the leash. Okay, so I'm going to start and demonstrate how to start it with the collar, the flat collar, with a dog like this, and see the reactions we get. If you have dogs pretty tender-hearted, sometimes that's all it takes. I'm going to do it with several different tools. Give me 10 minutes, and I'm going to show you another dog and his first time with it too. It helps the dog to pick a path or a gravel strip or the edge of your yard to start this on, so that you walk the same path back and forth. Don't be doing S-curves, turns, and turns all of a sudden. You're going to turn at the end, but walk in a straight line to help him get the understanding. You got the straighter you go, the same path, the faster he'll start understanding. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to get his attention. Riser. Heel. 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 Every time I pull, heel. Heel. I'm going to get his attention. Heel. 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 See the licking? Heel. The submissiveness coming out? Heel. This is just a flat collar. Heel. heel, heel, heel. Every time heel. His eyes go away from me, I'm gonna do it again. Heel, heel, heel. It's just a quick pop, heel. And you apply heel. Apply the word heel while you're popping. Heel, 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 heel. Heel. Heel, heel. Sit. Now we haven't done a lot of sit work, but I sit. That's how submissive he is, that little tap. Never done that before, but you see how soft he is? So, that's why you gotta be careful with the tools you use. And I brought something special for everybody to see. That was a flat collar. You don't have to buy anything special to teach this stuff. This is a piece of baling twine. It's probably worth a half a cent.
$3 if you buy the baler straw.
If you buy the whole bale straw, it's $3. Okay, so we're just gonna make it like into a slip knot. Now the other thing to remember is when you're teaching heel, the closer you are to the ears, the more, and you want it so that whenever you release it, if you can see this, Jessica, it releases when I give him slack. And this is just a piece of baling twine. Okay, so you don't have to have anything special. Don't buy anything special. You wrap it around your hand. Heel, 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 heel. Now the other thing that's a mistake people make, they always walk with the dog, heel. So I'm going to drift off this way, make him come back, go into him, heel. Go. But what people will do, their dog will start going off to the side. And because I've started walking this straight line, heel, he's doing pretty good with that. But if he starts to pull to the side, I'm not going to walk with him. You'll see people that'll heel their dogs and they'll walk sideways, heel, heel. So I'm just touching him now, heel, 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 heel. He smelled something there, got his attention, heel. So if you guys want to pay $10 for a piece of baling twine, I'll sell you one, heel. But this is all you need. You don't need anything special, heel. And you don't have to be real hard on the dog to do it. You just have to be consistent. Watch the dog's eyes, heel, heel. If you see him licking every time I pull on the check cord, that's just a submissive thing. He is very submissive. He's very tender. And this is all done without clickers, treats, or anything like this. This is the beginning stages of it. Heel. You see, this is all loose. And he's paying attention. His head is cocking toward my knee. He's watching. Heel. Heel. Then every time I pull, I say the command. Heel. I'm helping him around the corners to help him understand. Sit. Sit. We'll do sit another day, but that's how simple it is to start it. This dog has never been heeled before with a piece of twine. Okay? It's not about the tools, it's about the technique. So timing, when you pull, you say the word each time. Watching his eyes, when his eyes drift away from you, okay, pull and say heel. It's that simple. You don't have to have him, and this is the kind of heel you're going to use when you're in the field, you're going to the park and the rabbit comes out across in front of you, or you know, there's a car coming, you can say heel and he goes, yes sir. So I'm going to give him a couple lessons with this. I'm going to come back in a couple days and do the finish heel training using the electronic collar. It shouldn't take you but 2 or 3 sessions. I'm talking 10-minute sessions to be able to heel the dog on the collar and him understand it. I'm going to show you how to do this on YouTube, which is free, because I don't go over this in any other way as far as videos go. But I'm telling you, I'm showing you this and wanting to know how to do it, but don't do it too soon with your dog, because this is very restrictive, very controlling with all dogs, and some dogs aren't ready for it until certain stages of the training. This dog was very unconfident when we got here. Now he's very confident, loves the birds, loves the gun. So now it's time to make him very obedient so he can go duck hunting here in a couple weeks. Okay, so the last thing on this, whenever you do obedience like this and you're putting a lot of restrictions on him mentally, you want to do something fun at the end. So that's the last thing to remember. This is what we do with PK. Play retrieve with him. Let him have something fun before you put him up. He's not going to retrieve perfectly because here, he's not force trained or anything, but we'll be working to that. And he loves it though. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Here, yeah, he likes to play with it. Force training's coming soon, quick. Just play, retrieve with him a few throws. Leave him wanting it, he'll come out the next time ready to heel again. Another heel dog. Now this is Kane. He's a different deal than the lab we just did. He's about 4 years old now, 3.5, 4, and been pulling around people all his life. And so, but he's also just started his hunting career, went through the puppy program, got acclimated, points birds, shoot birds, started retrieving. But he's owned by an older gentleman that's gonna, well, Kane's just gonna drag him down the driveway. So he needs to learn heel sooner because he's so exuberant, so excited. So we're going to make him heel. One of the things to remember about heel is it's restricted, but here at Perfection Kennels, we teach dogs to be useful and obedient. That's how we made our name. And having dogs that are controlled in the field and stuff. And if you're one of those people that are trying to use treats to do all this stuff with, I promise you, you'll never get to the point where you can make your dog listen. So we just skip all that treat stuff, and it doesn't mean you can't do that. But if you're saying heel all the time and giving treats and the dog starts healing for you, but you get in a stimulating environment and the stimulation around them is more important than the treat, you're going to have dogs that won't respond to you. And they're teaching them they don't have to respond to you if they won't. So, and you're going to think, well, this doesn't feel very good. Well, at some point you have to realize that because it doesn't feel very good is because it's going to save his life someday. You love your dog, you want it to stay with you for a long time, and it's with electronic collars and the training methods we use, it's about making the dog live to be 15 years old with you rather than him being hit by a car because he chased the rabbit or whatever and the treat didn't work. So this is what the dogs need. This is what they need to have a long life. So if you love your dogs, make them listen, okay? So you see this dog, I mean, this is what he's used to doing. So I'm gonna try it with just his collar first and show you how it's gonna work. I'm gonna guess it's not gonna work very good with this guy. So here we go. Okay, heel, heel, heel. See this? Heel, 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 heel. So when you have a dog that's doing this, all right, see it's just pulling on the flat collar. He's done this his whole life. I'm not gonna be able to go get anywhere with this, okay? So what we're gonna do is, Bailey, bring me that little blue leash. You know when you go to the veterinarian and he gives you a leash and it's like a 10-cent little piece of thing that it's one of the greatest things in the world to teach heel with. You all can recognize those things. So I'm gonna put it right behind his ears. And the only problem with these is they will burn your hand, but heel, 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 heel. It's about timing. Heel, heel. You have to remember this dog's been coming out here for weeks. Heel. Working on birds right here, so heel. Again, pick the path, walk down the path, heel. Watch the dog's eyes. If he's heel, if his eyes turn away from you, say heel and pull, pull. Pop the leash. Heel, heel. And the turn is a good place to teach it, heel. Because if he's not paying attention, heel. He misses your turn. Right there it was. There you go. Heel. And all you gotta do is be consistent with it. If you want to speed up, he should speed up with you. If you want to slow down, she should slow down with you. It's that simple. Quit wasting your time with treats and clickers. Teach your dogs to listen to you. Make them do it right. You can use whatever tools you want. Let me find my little twine again, and we'll see how he does with that. Now, once you get started, you can do it with anything. We can use choke chains and all that. So the choke chain is the same way. It's not meant to choke. It's meant to just quick pop. The opening and closing of it is what makes it work. Okay, we'll do this and try this on him. And it's all about just having something that will close around his neck quick and release fast. And the release is what makes it work. So, okay, here we go with our little piece of twine we got from the farm store for our bale of straw. Heel, 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 heel. Now the turn up here, heel. The turn up here woggle I didn't work on, so watch the difference. Heel. There it is. Okay. Heel. Now for those of you who don't know perfection kennels in our videos, this is the way things work, that simple, this fast, because now we can start teaching whoa right there. He's never been whoa before in his life. So this is how it starts. So heel is important. We're in the next series I'll show you how to do it with a collar, because this guy, I mean, I literally could start it in another session or two and be heeling him with the collar and help you understand that. I'm doing this on YouTube because I've never done it in any other videos. But this is the way PK works. Fast, easy, get it done. Quit wasting your time. Thanks for watching. One question that comes up often is that do we teach all dogs heel? No. There's some dogs that are so soft and so timid, I don't want to apply that restriction upon them. Maybe when they're 4, you know, you could do it. But the important thing is to remember that every dog is trained as an individual. If you put them all through the cookie cutter system, that's why we get all the dogs that are messed up, because trainers or people put them through those systems. That doesn't always work. So we have to vary, just like this dog compared to the lab. You know, I could do it with the flat collar with the lab. See, so correct, he's sitting down. We don't do that because he was taught to sit. But anyway, another video. Important to remember that if your dog is very intimidated by you, don't heel him. Just let him, because you have a dog that will walk by you your whole life and won't have a hunting dog. Because this is for hunting dogs, bird hunting dogs, and we're trying to teach you how to develop your dog the best you can, so that you have a dog that will hunt for you. So if you put too many restrictions on them too soon as a puppy or a timid dog, they think they have to be stuck to you all the time. A lot of people who live in town, they do a lot of that. So they here, I kind of get him, Bailey. So they can walk through the yard and through there down the driveway and up to the park and all those things. And I get it. But remember, sometimes you're doing things that are detrimental to their hunting. So you got to find a balance with that. Some dogs we never teach heel because we don't want that restricted, and if you have to, you have to, but be careful with it and understand that you may be causing problems in the field for them.